As we look ahead to the winter of 2025 to 2026, the stage is set for a season unlike any other in recent memory. Meteorologists and climate scientists are closely watching the evolving patterns, and what they're seeing is a complex interplay of global forces that could bring both wonder and challenge to millions across the Northern Hemisphere. Forecasters are monitoring two major climate drivers, a weak La Niña in the Pacific Ocean and a polar vortex that's showing signs of weakening. These two phenomena, though thousands of miles apart, are deeply connected in shaping our winter weather. Together, they suggest a winter of dramatic contrasts. Some areas may experience relentless cold and snow, while others could see unseasonably mild spells, with temperatures swinging back and forth in a matter of days. In certain regions, communities are already bracing for the possibility of heavy snowfall and icy conditions that could disrupt daily life, from school closures to travel delays. Meanwhile, other places might enjoy milder weather, with only light snow or even rain, allowing for a more manageable winter experience. This patchwork of conditions will keep everyone guessing. The jet stream, acting as the atmosphere's high-speed river, will behave unpredictably. Its erratic path will create a battleground between frigid Arctic air and warmer southern air masses, leading to rapid changes in weather. This tug-of-war in the sky will result in sharp temperature swings, sudden snow squalls, and the potential for powerful winter storms that can develop with little warning. The combination of a weak La Niña and a faltering polar vortex increases the risk for high-impact weather events. These could include blizzards, ice storms, and even rare winter tornadoes in some regions. Massive pools of cold Arctic air could surge southward, plunging into densely populated cities and catching many off guard with sudden drops in temperature. For the U.S. Northeast and Midwest, this could mean a particularly severe winter, with the potential for record-breaking cold and snow that tests the resilience of communities and infrastructure. The key to navigating this unpredictable season is to stay informed and watch how these patterns evolve. Meteorologists will be updating forecasts frequently as new data comes in. The message for this season is clear. Vigilance and preparation are essential. Stock up on essentials, review your emergency plans, and be ready for whatever winter may bring. We are heading into a period of atmospheric volatility where rapid changes could become the new normal. Flexibility and awareness will be your best tools. By understanding the science behind the forecast, we can better anticipate the challenges and opportunities ahead, making this winter not just a test of endurance, but a chance to learn and adapt together. To grasp the winter forecast, we must understand La Niña and the polar vortex. La Niña originates in the tropical Pacific, characterized by cooler sea surface temperatures. It alters rainfall patterns and jet streams, affecting global weather. The polar vortex is a large area of low pressure and cold air over the North Pole. When strong, it keeps cold air locked in the Arctic. A weakened vortex allows cold air to move southward. La Niña influences the Pacific jet stream, often bringing colder weather to the northern U.S. The polar vortex adds complexity, as stratospheric events can disrupt it. This interaction can trigger severe cold air outbreaks. The combination of La Niña's jet stream and a weakened vortex makes this winter's forecast particularly severe. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for anticipating the winter's impact. The winter of 2025 to 2026 features a weak La Niña and a weakened polar vortex. This interaction amplifies their impacts, creating a wavy jet stream. The jet stream's peaks and troughs allow cold air to move south and warm air north. A weakened polar vortex releases multiple lobes of Arctic air. These lobes are steered by the wavy jet stream, affecting the U.S. and Northern Europe. This increases the probability of prolonged cold snaps. Blocking patterns can lock cold air in place for extended periods. The clash between Arctic air and milder southern air creates major snowstorms. Storms develop along the polar front, tapping into moisture from the Atlantic or Gulf of Mexico. This combination is a red flag for high-impact winter storms. Forecasters are on alert for severe weather events. The winter of 2025 to 2026 is shaping up to be a season of dramatic contrasts across the Northern Hemisphere. Meteorologists are already tracking a sharp divide that will separate regions of intense cold and heavy snowfall from those experiencing milder, drier conditions. This split is not just a matter of temperature, It's a story of shifting weather patterns, atmospheric rivers, and the powerful influence of global climate drivers. Snowfall hotspots will emerge where the jet stream plunges southward, allowing frigid Arctic air to spill into lower latitudes. These dips in the jet stream act like a conveyor belt, delivering repeated waves of cold and moisture that set the stage for major snow events. In North America, the U.S. Northeast, the Great Lakes, and the Ohio Valley are expected to be the primary battlegrounds for winter storms. These regions are no strangers to snow, but this year, the frequency and intensity of storms could be even greater than usual. Residents here should brace for repeated blasts of cold air, frequent snow squalls, and the potential for significant accumulations that could disrupt daily life, from school closures to hazardous travel conditions. Meanwhile, the southern U.S. will tell a very different story. Here, winter will be noticeably milder, with above-average temperatures and far less precipitation than normal. Snow will be a rare sight, and many areas may go weeks without a single flake. From Southern California's sun-drenched coastlines to Florida's subtropical warmth, residents can expect more days of sunshine and comfortable weather, making it feel more like an extended autumn than a true winter. However, this warmth comes with a downside. The lack of rain and snow could worsen drought conditions, especially in areas already struggling with water shortages. Reservoirs may drop to concerning levels, and farmers could face tough decisions about crop irrigation. This pronounced north-south divide is a classic signature of La Niña winters, but this year, it's being intensified by a weakened polar vortex. The result is a season of extremes, with the potential for both record-breaking cold and unseasonable warmth. Canada will experience a similar split. While Western Canada may see milder conditions, Eastern Canada is bracing for severe cold, frequent snowstorms, and the kind of winter that tests even the hardiest residents. For those in snowfall hotspots, preparation is key. Expect travel disruptions, increased heating costs, and the need for extra vigilance during severe weather events. In the milder zones, the challenges are different but no less serious. Agricultural impacts, water resource management, and the long-term effects of persistent drought will be front and center as the season unfolds. December 2025 will set the stage for severe weather. The weak La Niña pattern will lead to an active storm track across the northern U.S. The Pacific Northwest may see an early start to its snow season. January 2026 will bring the most severe weather. Disruptions to the polar vortex will cause Arctic air plunges. The Midwest, Ohio Valley, and Northeast should prepare for deep cold and dangerous wind chills. The East Coast will see an active storm track, with potential nor'easters. The Great Lakes region will experience heavy lake-effect snow. The southern and western U.S. will have mild, dry weather. January will highlight the divided nature of this winter season. Preparing for a severe winter is crucial for both your safety and comfort. As temperatures drop and snow begins to fall, taking the right steps ahead of time can make all the difference. Winter storms can arrive suddenly, bringing freezing temperatures, icy roads, and power outages. By planning now, you can avoid last-minute stress and keep your family safe and warm. Start by making sure your home is winter-ready. Have a professional service your heating system to ensure it's working efficiently. Check for drafts around windows and doors and seal them with weather stripping or caulk to keep the cold air out and the warm air in. Even small gaps can let in a surprising amount of cold, so be thorough. Proper insulation is another key step. Insulate your attic, walls, and floors if possible. This not only keeps your home warmer but also helps reduce heating costs, saving you money throughout the season. Don't forget to insulate pipes to prevent them from freezing and bursting during extreme cold. Prepare an emergency kit with enough non-perishable food and water to last at least 3 days. Include flashlights, extra batteries, a first aid kit, and any necessary medications. Think about your pets as well. Make sure you have supplies for them too. Blankets and warm clothing are essential, especially if you lose power. Stock up on extra layers, hats, gloves, and socks. Consider investing in sleeping bags rated for cold weather, which can provide extra warmth during an outage. Don't forget your vehicle. Have a mechanic check your battery, antifreeze levels, and tires. Cold weather can drain batteries quickly and reduce tire traction, so make sure your car is ready for winter driving conditions. Equip your car with an emergency kit. Include a shovel, ice scraper, blankets, jumper cables, and sand or kitty litter for traction. A small supply of snacks and water can also be helpful if you get stranded. Always keep your gas tank at least half full to prevent fuel lines from freezing, and to ensure you have enough fuel in case of unexpected delays. Stay informed by monitoring weather forecasts and signing up for local alerts. Pay attention to winter storm warnings and advisories so you can act quickly if conditions worsen. Create a family emergency plan. Decide where to meet if you get separated and how you'll communicate if cell service is down. Practice your plan so everyone knows what to do. Sign up for local emergency alerts and follow trusted forecasts from meteorologists. Knowing what's coming gives you time to prepare and respond appropriately. Just a few hours of preparation now can prevent days of hardship during a major winter storm. Review your supplies regularly and update your emergency kit as needed. Being well prepared ensures your family stays safe, warm, and comfortable, no matter how severe the weather gets outside. Stay informed, stay ready, and face the winter with confidence, knowing you've done everything you can to protect yourself and your loved ones. Europe's winter will also be shaped by La Niña and the Polar Vortex. Blocking high-pressure systems near Greenland or Scandinavia will influence weather. Northern and Eastern Europe may face cold outbreaks and above-average snowfall. Southern Europe will likely experience a milder, drier winter. The Alps could see heavy snow on northern slopes, while southern slopes remain drier. The UK and Ireland will experience variable weather with potential for cold and snow. The winter of 2025 to 2026 will have clear winners and losers. The U.S. Northeast, Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, and Eastern Canada will face severe winter conditions. These areas should prepare for below-average temperatures and above-average snowfall. The southern U.S. will have a warmer, drier winter, potentially worsening drought conditions. Southern Europe will see above-average temperatures and less precipitation. The U.S. Pacific Northwest and Central Plains will experience variable weather. Europe will have a similar pattern, with the UK and France facing uncertain outcomes. This winter will be one of sharp contrasts driven by global patterns. Understanding your position on this climate divide is crucial for preparation. Stay informed and ready for the season's challenges. Staying informed is crucial for navigating winter 2025 to 2026. The forecast provides a long-range outlook but is not a guarantee. The atmosphere is dynamic, and short-term forecasts are more accurate. Remain vigilant and follow reliable sources for updates. Pay attention to daily and weekly forecasts from trusted meteorologists. Use multiple sources for weather information, including TV, websites, and apps. A battery-powered radio is essential during severe weather events. Being well-informed ensures safety and preparedness. Use the long-range forecast as a strategic tool for preparation. Combine long-range planning with short-term awareness for a safe winter.